everybody, I'm Jim and in this video I'm doing a review of the 13th Doctor action figure. Before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. We've recently hit 150 subs, we're now 155, and 4,500 views. So that's cool. Thank you to everybody who's been a part of my channel. And let's begin, shall we? So this is the second time that I've reviewed something like in depth, right? The first being the 10th Doctor holographic figure review. Watch that if you really want to. I've got it right by here, actually. Here it is. So I've got it in my collection, right? And now we're reviewing this. Okay, so if we could turn on to the back first, right? We have this, right? Now at the top here, that's where I was holding it. Look, and it's spent there. Okay. So if we look on the back here. Right, there's lots of nice designs, some advertising, right, it can't be that desperate, right, and it's made by Character Options, as you can see by the logo, okay? So, yeah, we've got that, some advertising, very, like, attractive background and box, if you will, okay? Now, if we read here, right, the figurine is 5.5 inches or 4 centimetre scale, right, okay? So we've got that, and also comes with a mini sonic screwdriver, just to remember there, okay? Looking at it now, it doesn't look like that in depth, but here we go. We'll review that when we actually open up the box and look at the figurine, which we will do now. Need to do this, okay? Take that off, there we go. It's like a little kid rushing to open their Christmas present. Right then. So as soon as we open it, right, we have the back of the figure, obviously, and the sonic screwdriver. So we just take that out of the box. First, I'm going to pop out the sonic screwdriver. Right, hang on. So after about 30 seconds of struggling, I managed to open it. Here's the mini little screwdriver that comes with it. Okay. So I'm going to put this safe now by here, so I don't lose it. And we're now going to open up the figure, okay? This should be easier than opening up the mini sonic screwdriver. There we go, got there. Now, I'm now going to do a close-up shot of the whole figurine, okay? Let's get to it. So, with that figurine in place, and I've now reviewed it, it's time for it to go into the TARDIS. So, although David Tennant is my favourite Doctor, he is going to be temporarily replaced with the 13th Doctor. If I can make her stand up in the TARDIS. There we go. So now that you've seen that, I'm going to try and explain just how detailed, or not detailed, this really is. So if we start with the shoes, right, if we will. Shoes are very, very detailed, okay. And, yeah. The coat doesn't look nicely done. Sometimes, like, when you buy, like, figurines of certain things, like, they just change the colour, so it's, like, stronger, as in, like, brighter or darker, and then it doesn't look like the figurine, if you know what I mean, right? There's also more points of articulation, and notice, like, normally if I get a Doctor Who figure in a minute, right? So say now we have this the Master, right? Whereas when you move the body, when you move the head, the whole body moves with it because it's all joined up. With this figurine, look, if you move the head, it's its own part of articulation, which is really cool. Going with what I was talking about with articulation, right? With an old figurine, so if I just get this one. Right, this is Sarah Jane, right? With the figurine, you could obviously move forward, backwards. You couldn't really turn it to the side without them looking weird or snapping them, right? However, with this figurine, there's improved articulation, which means I could move them the arm backwards and to the side and God knows what, right? Only downside is though, right? Hang on, if I try and make it so you lot can see. See the little tube there? If that snaps off, it's going to be very hard to put back on, okay? So be careful if you're going to play with the Doctor for some random reason and the arms need to look like jelly, right? Okay? If I use the 11th Doctor as the next example, okay? So here we have Matt Smith, right? If we try and make them so his hands are together, right, let's see what happens. Right? His arm ends up popping off, as you just saw, okay? The only time that's happened to the Doctor is in the 10th Doctor's, the very first Christmas special. Then, right, you might have noticed, if I put their hands together a minute, right? What's the difference between the one hand and the other hand? You might have noticed one is kind of like spread out with the fingers and one is like that, right, okay? If I go back to that mini little sonic screwdriver that I had problems with taking out the packet, the mini sonic screwdriver goes in her hand like so. Let's put it in. There we go. Alright. Now that is cool, you know. I know multiple sets have come before this Doctor that have done that, but you know, I rather like it. It's cool.
Don't forget to click below and subscribe to the official
I'm Jim of
YouTube channel.